Hello, Slow and Steady Club. I'm bringing you an upper body metabolic chain today. So you are going to need 2 sets of weight, a lighter pair and a sort of medium to heavy pair, depending on what you've got. I will be giving you some alternatives, but let's jump right in. So this is going to take, 20 to 25 minutes, including our warm up here. And because it is an upper body workout, we do not need to warm up our legs. So we're going to be speeding up this upper body warm up here. So just circles in both directions. We are going to be targeting your back, your shoulders, your biceps, your triceps, and your chest today with this one. And we're going to be doing a circuit of about 6 moves. And we're going to do each move for about 50 seconds. All right, so coming into a forward bend, we're going to go into a fly and then into a Y raise. Okay, so a fly and then a Y raise. So again, each move is going to get done for about 50 seconds. It'll give us about 10 seconds to quickly transition into the next move and just give our arms a little bit of a break. And we're going to go through our circuit 3 times total. Again, the idea here with a metabolic chain, if you are new to metabolic chains, the idea is that we do want to make this challenging enough that you feel that burning sensation, that buildup of lactic acid in your muscles to the point that you need to take a break. Okay, so if by the end of this workout you get through the whole workout without ever needing to take a break, I want you to go up in your weight next time you do this one. Okay, all right, and then just one extra little warm up. We're going to do an archer's row. So basically what I want you to do is pretend like you're at an archery club and you're just going to row back, right? As if you're, and so with this one, you have to consciously engage your back muscles. So just think about rowing back, pulling your shoulder blades in towards your spine, contracting those big muscles in your back. Same thing on the other side. So this is called an archer's row. And if you have tubing at home, you can absolutely do this as a strength training exercise. So just a couple more. Good. And last one. Perfect. Okay, we're going to get into it. So the first exercise in our circuit is going to be a bent over row. So I'm going to be going into that bent over position, back nice and straight. I'm going to give you 2 options depending on the size of your weights. If you have lighter weights, you're going to go elbows out to the side. If you have heavier weights, you're going to keep your elbows tucked in and just pull the weights up towards your chest. But once again, you want to make sure that by the end of that sort of 50-second block, we're starting to feel some fatigue. Okay, so we're going to get started here in 5 seconds. I'm going to start off to the side and then I'll shift over. Bent over position, back straight, off we go. So I'm doing that wide stance because my weights are a little bit lighter. Just if you don't have heavier weights, but you have a TRX, you could also just do a TRX row here instead of doing dumbbells. If you come back to this workout and do it again, just keep that in mind. Good. We're about halfway through here. Now, again, if it starts to get a little bit challenging, what I want you to do is take a quick break as long as you need and then just jump right back in, okay? 10 seconds. Really think about pulling your shoulder blades together at the top of that row. 1 more and relax. Okay, same weight. You can go a bit lighter, you can go a bit heavier. We're going to do a hammer curl and we're going to practice our balance at the same time. So bringing one leg up and I want you to just go into this slow hammer curl. Notice how I am not, I'm not swinging the weight up. I'm lifting it up with control and I'm lowering with control. So a little bit of time under tension here, right? And this, you're going to feel this in your biceps, but you might also feel it in your shoulders, especially in the frontal plane. Good. And then just keep going, but switch legs here. This is usually my side where I have a little less balance. And balance, much like flexibility, you either use it or you lose it. And as we are getting older, we certainly do not want to be losing our balance. You've got about 5 more seconds here. And then we're going to drop down to the floor. All right, come on down. We're going into a bridge. And I'm going to give you some options here. All right, so hips come up. And I want you to go into a fly. I've just got to do this so that I see what I'm doing here. I can see my clock. Okay, so bridge up. We're going to go into a fly. So weights come down until they're just hovering, and then we're going to come back up. Now, again, depending on the size of your weight, if you have heavier weights, I want you to do a close grip press, depending on how big those weights are. But if you don't have heavy weights, you can do this fly because, again, towards the end of this 50 seconds, I want you to start to feel some fatigue. Now, the first round might feel a little bit easier, right? But especially as we get into that third round of consecutive arm exercises, shoulders and back and chest and bis and tris, I really do want you to start to feel that fatigue. Good. And last one. All right, come on up. We're going to be working our biceps and our back with this one. So just follow along with me. So take a step back up. Oops, I'm going to switch weights with this one. Almost forgot. Arms up, out to the side, back together, and straighten up. Arms up, out to the side, together, and down. So this is another one where you're going to be feeling your biceps, and you're going to feel the front area of your shoulders. So similar to the hammer curl, it's just a little bit of a different move. Good job. We've got 20 seconds to go, and you might start to be feeling some fatigue in your biceps and your shoulders because this is the second time that we've worked these muscles. Good, last one, and relax. Okay, we're gonna do another combo move. I'm gonna turn to the side. This one is gonna be working our back and our triceps. So we're gonna do a fly, and then we're gonna be doing a straight arm tricep kickback. So I'm gonna go into that fly, and then I'm going to push my weights up. I'm going to fly, push my weights behind me. And so this one is going to be targeting our back muscles, our tricep muscles, and shoulders. But this time, shoulders, you'll feel it more in the back of your shoulders as opposed to the front with the last one. Good, nice work. So fly, triceps. Again, notice that I'm not throwing the weight up. It's a slow and controlled movement. And so as you choose what weight you should be using, if you have to do one of those to get it up, you've got too much weight going on. Last time, down or up, sorry, and then triceps. All right, put that down, coming down onto your knees. We are going to finish off with some push-ups. We've got 50 seconds. I'm going to do it from my knees. You could also do it in an elevated position. Do as many as you can in 50 seconds. Okay, so with this one, you absolutely might need a break. Obviously, you're going to feel this in your chest because it's a big chest exercise. But remember that you have been working your shoulders in multiple exercises. So you might find that you start to slow down a little bit here. Then you might need to take a little bit of a break. If you need a break, just try and hang out in plank and then get back into it if you can. If you need to take a full break, you can just come down into child's pose. 10 more seconds. One more. And done. All right, come on up, heavier weights. We're going back into our bent over row. We're starting round number 2. Bent over position, and off we go. So remember, if you have lighter weights, we're going to do a wide row. And so we're bringing the weights out to the side. And this is just going to make this more challenging. If you have heavier weights, we're going to do a nice, tight, close grip row. So you do whatever feels good to you. Just remember that I do want those muscles to feel some fatigue as you move through these exercises. Halfway. Good job. 15 seconds. And again, try not to throw the weights up. Try to lift with control and lower with control. And relax. We're going to go into bicep curls, balancing on one leg. 3, 2, 1, off we go with control. And again, here, you're going to notice this in your biceps. It is a bicep curl, but you will likely also feel it in your shoulders, especially in the front area of your shoulder joint. Good. 5 more seconds, and then we're going to switch legs. 1 more. Switch to the other side. But just keep going with your arms. Slow and controlled. So I could probably go up in my weights here, but because I'm also teaching you, I'm doing a lesser weight. Good. 10 seconds. And relax. Good. All right, come on down onto your back. We're going to go into that chest fly. In 3, 2, 1, hips up and off we go. Nice, slow and controlled. Pushing into the heels. You might feel your hamstrings and your glutes working here a little bit. Good. If you want to make this more challenging, depending on the weight that you have, come up, but don't come up too high. Just focus on the lower range of motion, and you will find that you're working in a position where your muscles are more extended and they have to work a lot harder, and that will fatigue them a lot more. 15 seconds. Keep the hips up. Push into the heels. We're almost there. And done. Nice work. All right, come on up. Grab your lighter weights. We're doing our bicep, tricep, or bicep and back combo. Ready? Off we go. So taking a step back, out to the side, and forward. I take this little step back because it helps me to keep my spine in a neutral position as I do this exercise. Always a good idea to engage your core slightly by pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Even though we're not working our core, we're still working our core. Good. Nice work. 20 seconds. I am definitely feeling some burning. Good job. And relax. All right, our other combo. So we're going to do our fly and our triceps here from that bent over position. So hips back and off we go. 1 fly, tricep kick back. Fly, tricep kick back. Elevate those arms when you're going into that tricep kick back. Try and lift your arms as far as you can. Good. And remember, slow and controlled. We're not throwing the weight up, and we are controlling on the way down. And trying to squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other when you go into that fly. Good job. Five seconds. And relax. All right, coming down onto your knees. Push-ups, and then we're done with this second round. We're starting in 3, 2, and off we go. Do as many as you can in 50 seconds. It's very normal if you need to take breaks here because your shoulders have basically been doing 12 minutes of work at this point. Hang out at the top in that plank position if you need a break in between your reps. 15 seconds, not even 10 seconds. And relax. All right, moving on, we're doing our third round. So we're gonna start with our bent over row. This is the last time through. Bent over position in 3, 2, and off we go. Okay, so that can be your wide row, or it can be a narrow row. This is our last time through. It's going to feel the most challenging because, again, our muscles have not really taken a break, especially the shoulders. And so you might find that this round is more challenging and you need to take more breaks. That's totally fine. Rest until you can join me again. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep going. I've just got to tap on my watch so that I can see my timer. One more and done. All right. Stand on up. Put the weights down for a second if you need to. We're going to go into our hammer curls, balancing on one leg. In 3, 2, off we go. So with control here. Nice slow motion. Good. 20 seconds. Let's switch to the other leg. Kind of forgot about that one. Good job. Ten seconds. And done. All right, come on down onto your mat. We're going to go into chest. So again, if you have heavier weights, grab them. You could do a close grip press. If not, hips up. We're going to go into that fly. And you can do this fly in a full range of motion, bringing it up to eye level, or you can do a smaller range of motion, focusing on sort of like the bottom of that range of motion. And that is just going to challenge your chest muscles a little bit more in that extended position. Good. 20 seconds. Where are we at? 5 seconds. Let's do 2 more. And relax. Okay, grab your lighter weights. We are almost there. Bison back combo. Ready? Off we go. So we're going to come up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Good job. We are almost done our workout. We've been at it for about 18 minutes. So by the time we are done, we'll do a quick cool down. You will be in and out in 25. Good. And I know you can all find 30 minutes in your work week to get this done. 10 seconds. Keep going, keep going. I know it's burning. Last one. And relax. All right, shake out those shoulders. We're almost there. Okay, back and tries. So reverse fly, tricep extension from a bent over position, and off we go. So reverse fly, triceps, reverse fly, triceps. Good job. And again, it is triceps, but you are going to feel this in your shoulders as well. So if you're like, I feel this more in my shoulders than in my triceps, it's just because your shoulders are a little bit more fatigued at this point. Good. 20 seconds. And one more of each. Let's go, let's go. And done. All right, put those down. We only have one to go. It is our push-ups. 50 seconds, as many as we can do. Are you ready? Off we go. This is gonna be tough. Everything is tired at this point. Shoulders and chest. You can do this elevated. If you're really strong at push-ups, you can do this from your toes as well. Taking a break at the top if you need to. Whoops. Gotta do this so I can see my timer or my stopwatch again. 20 seconds. Keep going. And done. Nice work. All right. We're going to do a very quick cool down. So just bring one arm across. Get a nice stretch across your back and your shoulders. Good job. So again, if you decide to do this one again, make a mental note, like make a note somewhere of what weights you used. And if you did not find that challenging enough, and maybe you don't feel anything tomorrow when you wake up, then maybe try with a little bit more weight. Good. All right, so then if you put your hands together and you're just going to push your hands away and kind of roll your back or arch your back just to get a nice stretch in between those shoulder blades. And then take your one hand and pull that hand downward so that you feel a stretch up your arm into your biceps. Good. Same thing on the other side, quick stretch. This is also really good for just like flexibility in your wrist. And then as our last one, we're just going to grab our hands behind our back and pull sort of down and away so that you feel a stretch across the front of your shoulders and into your chest. And relax. Congratulations, nice work. I'll see you again soon.